So the plan, it's very simple. I want you to make sure that you understand that if I tell you what I eat and I say, just eat these things, then you'll lose weight. It's not true. And what you'll learn is you're going to eat similar things, things that you like, and you're going to eat them often because it's the stuff you're accustomed to. So your plan should be very similar. So what you're going to do is you're going to make 3 choices. 3 for breakfast, 3 for lunch, and 3 for dinner. They're going to be different, but you're going to know how many calories, how many proteins, how many carbs, how many fats. You're going to know precisely what you're eating every day. Then you're going to pick out 2 snacks, 2 of the 3 choices. So you're going to have a snack at mid-morning and a snack mid-afternoon. You don't have to, but it's a good idea. You need to eat 4 or 5 times a day. A lot of times even getting food in is hard for people, so it may not be something you're ready to do right away, but plan on it. So now what happens is you have 3 choices for breakfast, 3 for lunch, 3 for dinner. You know what they are, and that's the plan. The plan is you know what you're going to eat every day. You pack your lunch the same way, you eat out the same way. You know what you're going to eat based on the calories, and you've been given a monthly surplus of, or a weekly surplus, a daily surplus of calories. And so just like your checkbook, you have a budget, and you need to stick to your budget because that's going to make a difference. Understanding how calories are different, just worry about the basics right now, and that is getting a consistency. Your body relies on consistency. It's this stuff that your body is not accustomed to, and that's why we can lose 2 pounds one day and gain 5 in another day. Our body needs us to be consistent, and getting on a plan helps you to know how much you're getting, whether it's working or not, if you're hungry or not. A lot of people won't eat the same things, and so then when we talk about how it's going, well, I was hungry this day, but I wasn't hungry that day, and there's no consistency, so there's no way to figure out what works or what doesn't work. The other important part about having a consistent plan is that, say we're at December next year, you've lost all your weight and you're in a great place, but you really want to enjoy December, and somehow we get out of hand. So at the end of December, you go, okay, you know what? It's time to rein it in. You know what your plan is, and you know exactly what foods you need to be eating, exactly how often you need to be eating, and you remember what works. I've had people say they have diet food that they were on, diet plans that they were on in the past, and they feel kind of restrictive or even banished to diet foods for their whole lives, and that's not the case. It's almost like having a training plan. Like when you have this training plan, you know exactly how to get your body back into the position for, fighting weight and being in a comfortable place so that you don't have to worry about food. A lot of us are spending an awful lot of time worrying about what we're going to eat, when we're going to eat next, what it's going to be. Oh, there's going to be a potluck at work. What are we going to do? You already know what you're going to do. Now, does that mean you're not going to go off course? No, we're not saying that. But what it does mean is when you fall off the wagon, you know how to get right back on, you get right back into the rhythm, and then your body goes, oh, we know how this works. So that losses are sustainable and that increases don't stay around very long. Having a plan is so crucial. People just assume that if you pull out a diet from a magazine that that's going to work. If you follow a certain type of diet plan, that's going to work. But everybody's different. Everybody has a different response level that they feel more comfortable with. If it's something you fit into your life easily, it's sustainable, and that in and of itself should be inspiring to you to sit down and say, I'm going to draft this menu. Now, remember, if you're part of the Telephone Fitness Training Program, I've sent you here to watch this, but you're also going to get the accountability of asking your trainer whether what you're doing is going to work for you or not, and maybe where you can shed. If you're not a part of the Telephone Fitness Trainer Program, I would really challenge you to get involved and hire a personal trainer for the Telephone Fitness Training Program. It's a great program. There's some videos about it, and you can email me as well. It just adds to the accountability of this, and that's really important because you can draft a menu and you can have a plan and you can make an agreement, but unless you've said it out loud and somebody's watching, whether you pass or fail on this for yourself, it's hard to test. So just be accountable to someone for a period of time that you're doing this program, and remember, if it's easy and integratable, it's sustainable.